Hi everyone, welcome! So glad to see so many of you today. Welcome to the Syrinscape channel. This is SoundSet Roulette. I'm Vicki. I am the social media ambassador for Syrinscape, and we're out here making some of the coolest, most epic sounds for some of the world's biggest TTRPGs. If you didn't know already, then have you been living under a rock? But we make all of the official ambience and sounds and music for Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, Starfinder, Call of Cthulhu and Cyberpunk Red, and we also make some really good original stuff as well. So if you want to grab some epic sounds for your epic games, then what are you waiting for? Head over to Syrinscape.com and grab yourself a 30-day free trial. But for those of you in chat live, let me activate that trial link for you. Hi everyone, welcome in. It's so good to see you all here. We've got a special announcement on the show today, so stay tuned for that. Stick around for that. But yes, I'm glad that everyone is here. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is SoundSet Roulette. This is an hour-long community-focused show where you can come and get the latest updates from Syrinscape. You'll get to find out what we've released recently, what we're releasing this week, and what is coming soon. I'll also be sharing some community highlights with you, so that's highlights from you guys. Some good moments, some great things from the past week that I want to share with all of you, and then we'll get into the main bulk of the show, which is SoundSet Roulette, where I'm going to spin my 3 wonderful wheels of mayhem, and we're gonna come up with some random results, and then we're gonna throw a sound set together, because what's more fun than making a custom sound set? So for all of you homebrewers out there who think Syrinscape isn't for them, you're totally wrong, because you're just wrong. You can make your own awesome stuff using all of our assets, all of our elements and moods. You can create something wonderful for your homebrew with Syrinscape. David Cook says, I apologise that I haven't been able to make previous streams. Well, you're here now, and that's all that matters. So yes, that's what you can expect from the show today. Let's crack on with some updates, shall we? So our latest releases, this is what we've released in the past few weeks. And again, if you don't know, we release new stuff every single week. So if you are a super siren, you may not necessarily know that you've got all of this new stuff that's been added recently, but that's why I'm here to tell you that recently we have released a Syrinscape original called Icy Forest, some official Cyberpunk Red content for Trauma Team, which is incredible, by the way. If you have not checked that out, then go and give it a listen. It's fantastic. One of the best sound sets we've made this past month, perhaps, or that we've released this past month, I would say. I'm confident in saying that's one of the best ones that we've released in the last month. Apart from the fact that we've released Syrinscape Original, Tropic Jungle sound sets, and The Wild Beyond the Witch to Fail World Adventure Part 5. I haven't listened to it yet, so who knows, maybe that is better than the Trauma Team. I don't know, I've not listened to it yet. But all of the Wild Beyond the Witchlight stuff has been fantastic. This week we are releasing some official Call of Cthulhu content for the Two-Headed Serpent Chapter 7, which is Calcutta. And I can tell you that we've got more of that content on the way. We've got more official Pathfinder Strength of Thousands content on the way, and some more Syrinscape originals on the way. Now, who is ready for the big announcement? Drum roll, please. Who's ready for the big announcement? David Cook says, I've installed the Fantasy Player on your Kindle. Fantastic. If you need any help getting started with the Fantasy Player, then head on over to our YouTube, because we've got a whole new series of tutorials. It's a 5-part tutorial on how to get the best out of the Fantasy Player, from making an account and first setting it up all the way to customizing it and creating your own custom moods in there. So definitely check those out on YouTube if you need any help getting started with the Fantasy Player. You're subscribed, thank you. Oh, that's awesome. Let's get on with the announcement. Are we ready for the announcement? Get your tissues ready, guys, because it's my last week here at Syrinscape. There we go. So I just wanted to take this time to let you know that it's my last week at Syrinscape. But if you guys want to keep in touch, I am all over Twitter. I'm very, very active on Twitter actually. So you can actually just follow me on Twitter at GTGVicki. You'll also find me streaming on Twitch. I do stream on a Saturday at the moment, but I'm hoping that in the near future to be streaming on a much more regular basis. And I love streaming on Twitch. So you can follow me on twitch.tv/GTG_Vicki. And I just want to say that it's been a great year here at Syrinscape, and you guys, the community, have been really welcoming. And but yeah, it's time for a new adventure. So ta-ta for now. But stick around because I'm still going to be doing the rest of this show. Stick around for the rest of the show. I'm not going anywhere right now. But yes, I'll still be around in Discord communities. You'll still notice me around in people's streams on Twitch. So especially, you know, if you've seen me watching Scruff, who plays Bird in our Cyberpunk Red show on a Thursday, he started streaming now, so you'll quite often see me when I'm watching him. I watch loads of TTRPG content on Twitch, so you may just see me around on Twitch quite a lot. I'm definitely still going to be on Discord, definitely still going to be on Twitter, definitely still going to be on the Syrinscape forum from time to time. But yes, it is my last week here, so sorry guys. New adventures await. I don't have anything lined up at the moment. I've had some really positive interviews, but nothing lined up as of yet. So call me if you've got a job for me. I'll just wait for the job offers to pour in. But yes, cheers everybody. I've got my juice. Have a toast to me. Thank you everyone in the Syrinscape community. You've all been amazing. I've made some really, really good friends just in this past year. You know who you are if you're out there. I've made some great friends through Syrinscape within the last year. So I'm really, really grateful for you all. So cheers. Here's to you guys. Thank you very much. And Mega said that's too bad, but I just followed you on your Twitch channel. So just to tell you what I do stream on my Twitch channel, I actually stream a modified version of Fighting Fantasy. Yes, the classic game books from back in the 80s. I stream those on a Saturday, and I have a new adventurer every single week that I get to torture until they die in my dungeon. So that's great fun. So always go and follow me if that sounds like your sort of thing, where you want to see me be a bit more murderous and a bit more mean. And it's great fun. But yes, cheers Chris, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'm really sad that I didn't get to meet you, Chris, but hopefully I'll see you at some events at some point. But thank you, you've all been really, really lovely. Right, let's get on with some highlights before I start to cry, shall we? Right, community highlights. This is the part that I love the most. This is probably the part that I'm going to miss the most as well. I put out these posts on a Monday. Yes, I'm starting to do it in the right order now. On the last show, we're going to start with these ones. On a Monday, I put out these posts that I like to call conversation starter posts. And it's a great way for me to engage with you and for you to engage with me. And I just love seeing people's answers to these. So last Monday, I asked, what's your favourite TTRPG setting and why? And the answers actually surprised me. Very, very few of them were actually D&D related. So let's see what some of the best answers were. I'm probably going to share most of them because it's the last show. So Kyle said, presently Golarion, since it supports, I hope I pronounced that right, since it supports so many different styles of adventuring of all time, Eberron, for much the same reason, but it is imaginative and unique. Angelo says Warhammer Fantasy is simply the best for its political, dark, gritty flavours, but I love Dark Sun too for the same reasons. One other that I enjoy is Golarion. Again, second for Golarion, because Paizo writing has been setting the bar for years now. Pathfinder 2e is the best RPG system out there. There's a lot of love for Pathfinder 2e, so yeah. Again, we're 2 in and we've got Golarion twice already, and I've never even heard of it. I don't know what it is. Kim says, Exalted and the Age of Sorrows. The scale, drama and epic narrative truly outshines anything else. It has rooms from stories of all levels and lends itself so well to fantastic larger-than-life stories. Well, that sounds really cool, doesn't it? That sounds super cool. Numenera's ninth world, because it's unique, unpredictable, and just outright fun to explore. Who doesn't like fun? Ethan says I don't know how to pronounce that. Simbarum. It's fun to say. It's mine right now. I love how deep and dark the setting is and how focused it is on a single location. Did I get it right? I don't know, but that sounds really cool. Anthony said easily Dark Sun. Another vote for Dark Sun there. I love the harsh, brutal environment and the odd races or creatures that inhabit the settings. I love how magic use can have major consequences too. Also, there are no gods. Everyone's telling me how to pronounce it. Symbarium. I don't know. It's a great setting. You play it on Sundays. Lone Jedi, tell me more. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what it is. But everyone is very kindly correcting my pronunciation of it. Oh, this one really got me because I've got a Conan board game. I can't remember what it's called, but I've got a really big Conan board game and it's very cool. No, Shinobi, never be sorry for trying to correct me. We're having a good laugh here. I'm a little bit more relaxed today because it's my last one, so just gonna push my luck really and see what I can get away with. But Kenny says Conan's Hyboria because it's gritty, it's inspired by multiple historical cultures and emphasizes the less heroic side of humanity. And then Rifts because it has a little bit of everything. Yeah, Conan is a really cool setting to play in, really. I've not really done too much in the way of a TTRPG, but definitely a big tabletop game with minis is very cool. Aranthias, our good friend there, says big ol' nerd here, born of AD&D, so advanced D&D, but I have fallen for Pathfinder 2e. Maybe it's the mechanics, maybe it's the art style, the amazing lore. I think it's just about all of it. It's so good. Again, another one said presently Galorian, since it supports so many different types of adventurers. Have I already done this one? I've already done this one. We're circling back to the beginning. There we go. Dragonlance. Did I already do this one? I think that Kyle's one, I think that I've accidentally done twice, somehow. The setting player companion information is already out there. It's a fully developed world. Austin says Dragonlance. I'm pretty sure we've not had this one before. Dragonlance, because no other campaign or book series hit me the way it did. From the first book I read to the first campaign I played, I was sucked in good, and that was 25 years ago. Interesting. Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay Old World. It's dark and gritty and has great humour. I think that's the first one that we've had for Warhammer, but it did come up a couple of times. Mutant Chronicles, ooh, I've not had that one before. Not that far future with an 80s action movie, cyberpunk sort of feeling. I think I've heard of this one actually. And an evil force that threatens mankind while mankind still isn't as united as they should be. The factions are a bit based on stereotypes, but that makes them easy to distinguish and choose from. That sounds really good, actually. There you go, another one for Warhammer Classic. There you go, classic Warhammer Fantasy, a lot of room for dark grit, but comic fun has its place also. Nice, I think we might be back. There we go, we're back at the start now. Yeah, lovely. Wicked. So again, we've had Galarian and Warhammer Fantasy. Warhammer Classic has just been hardly any of those were D&D, which I found really interesting, actually. Really interesting. Right, this is the Syrinscape setup. I do these on a Friday. Yes, we're doing it in order. We're doing Monday and Friday posts. So I do these on a Friday. We share Syrinscape setups just because I'm nosy and I like to see how people are using Syrinscape. This is actually mine. This is actually one of mine. This isn't what my setup looks like right now, but when I play D&D, quite often I'll play it in the kitchen, but my soundbar is in my living room. So we'll get something up on the phone. So generally my partner puts together a campaign, which he gets up in the fantasy player, and we just play it on the phone and we Bluetooth it to the Bluetooth. Forgotten how to speak there for a moment. we Bluetooth it to like a soundbar that's in the living room, and we blast it out on the soundbar, but everything gets controlled through this tiny little phone, which, as you can see, takes up no table space whatsoever. So that's a really good way to use Syrinscape. And as a little bonus, this one got sent to us this week by Goblin Cave TV, and look at that setup. So look at mine. Super simple, just using it on a phone, easy peasy. Like, even my character sheets, I prefer to have like physical character sheets. And then look at this setup, which is like absolute mind-blowing. But Goblin Cave TV on Twitter very kindly shared this with us, and there's Syrinscape just in the top left corner there, the online player. That looks absolutely wicked. So I just had to share that. So that's a little bit of a Brucey bonus. But if you do want to share your Syrinscape setups with us, I'm hoping that someone will still share them. But it's always nice to see them. So please share them on the forum, or tag us on Twitter or Instagram. Use the hashtag Syrinscape setup, and possibly the next one we share could be yours. I don't know what's going to happen with them, but I love seeing them. Especially when they look like this. Like, this looks heckin' cool, right? Dovercook says, that's why I put it on my Kindle. I like to play it through a Bluetooth speaker. Yeah, it's really nice when you can just Bluetooth it to a soundbar. And then literally, if you've got it on your Kindle or a phone, it takes up almost no table space at all. It's great. And then if you've done what my other half does, which is make a campaign, you literally just click through the campaign. So we're currently playing in Barovia, so he's got like multiple sound sets for where we're going in Barovia. But it's really good fun. But yeah, so you can go simple pimple, or you can go like mind-blowing. Totally up to you how you use it, but I love seeing how people use Syrinscape because everyone's setup is different, and I'm just really nosy. So, Paul Plays RPGs gasps like the White Rabbit. I'm late. Did you miss the announcement? Paul Plays RPGs. Did you miss the announcement? Although I'm pretty sure you know what's happening, right? You know that it's my last week here. There we go. So I think what I'm going to do is crack on with SoundSet Roulette. So this is the main part of the show. I'm just so proud of this show, you guys. Like, I created this from tiny little acorn of an idea, and then I tested it and put it all together, and then just launched it. I just made it and launched it. And I'm really, really proud of it. And this is the last one we're going to have. So for the very last time, let's see what kind of sound set we're going to be making today. I've actually pared down. You'll notice there's a lot less choices on the wheels today. I've actually taken out everything we've done before. I've kept in kept in most of the weather effects, but a lot of the locations and enemies are things that we've never done before. So yeah, remember to take your wheels with you when you go. I will, don't you worry. Yeah, Paul says I did miss it, but I know now. You did know because you messaged me about the job. Can you tell me, did you end up, I mean, you can just DM me, but did you end up applying for it in the end, did you? Because that would be cool if you did. Yes, people are, in case you didn't know, get your applications in, because we are actually hiring for a marketing and PR assistant. So go on to our Twitter or Facebook or wherever and find that job if you want to apply for that. And I'd say get your applications in quickly if you want a marketing or PR job with Syrinscape. DM is incoming. Okay, I'll check it after the show if that's okay. But for one last time, let's spin these wheels and see what kind of sound set we're going to make today. It's going to be a pleasant, sunny day. Beautiful, like it. Okay, it depends where that's happening though, doesn't it? A pleasant, sunny day in a tropical jungle. Okay, cool. This works so far. Let's see what enemies we're going to be facing. And some gnomes. I mean, this works because I don't know if you know, but the gnomes we're going to use are from Gnomeland Security, and they already come with they've got all their tools ready for deforestation. So I think we're going to start with the Gnome Land Security sound set, where they've got all their chainsaws and stuff. They're coming to take down their forest. So we are just going to have a lot of fun with this, I think. So let's crack on and make this, shall we? So this right here, this beauty right here is the sound set creator. If you are a super siren, then you'll have access to this and you'll be able to create your own custom sound sets right here in the Syrinscape sound set creator. This is where the magic happens, but at the moment it's just a big black box. It's pretty intimidating if you don't know where to start. And I'm going to be using the new search function that's currently in beta. So if you want to get your hands on this, I say this every week. I've been saying this. This is episode 20, you guys. I've been saying this for 20 weeks. Just head to your account, opt in to experimental features, and you too can get your hands on this brand spanking new feature. Beautiful search feature. It's still in beta, so it doesn't always work the way you want it to, but please give us feedback. Please let us know if it doesn't work the way you want it to, or the results are a bit strange, or you don't expect to get what you're getting, or you don't get what you were expecting to get. Please DM us or tell us on the forum, give us feedback so that we can improve this search feature before it goes live. So, first thing we want to do, create a sound set. Just click this lovely plus button at the top here, and it'll appear down here at the bottom when it's ready. When it's ready, there we go. So there we go. Omega says, I love it. Any idea when it will come out of beta? I have no idea. I think it's almost ready, but I wouldn't want to put a date on it. I wouldn't be comfortable or confident putting a date on it. So I'm unsure, unfortunately. We have got some new features in the works, so keep an eye out for those. Right, we're going to head into properties. We're going to give our sound set a title. Don't really know what to call this one, but it's going to start with SoundSet Roulette 20. And oh my gosh, we're going to just put Rumble in the Jungle. Well, that's what we're going to call it for now. And we're going to pop it in the general fantasy here. And head on into our sunset. So you can see at the moment it's got no moods, no elements, no nothing. So I think I'm going to start by doing the Gnome Land Security sound set. We want some moods, so I'm going to go Gnome Land Security and just go into moods. So this one is going to be quite fast-paced, like we're going to move quite quickly with this one. We've got half an hour to make it, or about half an hour, 40 minutes to make it. So let us see. A happy gnome town. Let's see what a happy gnome town sounds like. Well, this sounds like a pleasant sunny day, doesn't it? But I think what we want, we'll start with the battle, I think. This is what I'm after. This is exactly what I want. How amazing is this? So that's going straight in. Shinobi said, I missed the time for a reroll. Did you want a reroll? I don't want to reroll any of this. I think this is going to be heckin' fun. We're going to have a pleasant sunny day in a tropical jungle with gnomes causing some deforestation, methinks. And there's going to be nothing we can do about it. Do you know what this reminds me of? There we go. So we've got our gnomes. So these always remind me of the elves from Christmas Chronicles. Have you guys seen Christmas Chronicles? They always remind me about. This always reminds me of the gnomes from Christmas Chronicles when they come out and they've got all their chainsaws and stuff. So we are gonna start with that. Reminds me of Lemmings. Oh my god, I've not like played Lemmings for years, but yeah, it is. It is actually very Lemmingsy. You're right. So we're gonna start with that, and we are going to then head into. We're gonna try. I'm just gonna throw a load of stuff together and see what happens. So I'm gonna find our Tropical Jungle sound set, which we released recently. Tropical Jungle Daytime. It's going to be a pleasant sunny day in a tropical jungle, so I think we can probably just add this. Wow, okay. Let's see, is this the same as this? Is this the same as this one? Oh, I like this. This is nice. I'm going to use this one. So I'm just hitting the plus sign to copy that over. Oh, this is nice. And this is going to be super quick to make as well. I really don't think it's going to need much at all. Like, really not going to need much at all. It's weird that they've all come over with the word copy on them. Very strange. I'm going to delete that and see what happens. It's just weird that it all came across with like copy on it. The word copy. It's very strange. I'll pop that over. Very strange. Ooh, I like this music. I like that music. But I think I prefer the other one. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into here and find the piece of music that I like. There's a few different ones here. So I think that's the one that I don't want. That's the one. It's a bit too much. I mean, when you put that with the hoedown music as well, it's just a bit too much. I think I prefer the... Let's try these. See, that's like very battle-y as well. So I think I'm going to stop that one and I'm going to remove that one. I want the kind of more chilled one. Stomp dance. It's going to be... Ooh. Nice. Lovely. So I like that you can remove them. So if there's like a piece of music or a sound that you don't like, how I get the free sub, you just type in trial, my darling. There you go. There you go. This is nice as well. I quite like this. Yeah, that's nice. Lovely. There you go. Grab yourself a free trial. That means that you get access to all of the content that we've ever made. So every single piece of content we've ever made, you get access to the online player, which means that you can share it with your friends online as well. All they need to do is download the online player for free, either on a phone or their laptop or wherever, just so that they can listen to the sounds that you send to them. You also get access to community created content. So that's the only way to get access to community created content. And these sound sets will actually be uploaded as community content. So if you want access to these sound sets that I'm making, then you'll need to be a Super Siren. What else? You get access to loads of features. You can also customize your own sound sets, just like we're doing right now, but only with a Super Siren. So yeah, go and enjoy all of that good stuff. If you cancel before your 30 days is up, you pay absolutely nothing. Go and spread the word. That's nice music. I like that. Lovely. So we've got a nice, lovely day in the jungle. Got all of these lovely things. Bugs, insects, happy birds. Wow, this sounds amazing. Sounds so cool, doesn't it? That's really cool. So I would say that that's a pleasant sunny day in the jungle. We could even do jungle daytime. I think what I'm going to do as well is duplicate this mood. So what I'm going to do here is make it like quieter. So we're going to have less, just less things. Just less. You could use this as your background music for work. Lovely. Wow, I mean, if we upload it as community content, then yeah, absolutely. I'm just going to turn all of these off until it sounds a little less crowded. Okay, it's way too quiet now, so I'm gonna start adding in some things. So we can start having some insect flybys, some weird bugs, some monkey hoots every now and again. I just wanted to have like just less. Actually, that fly is really annoying me. So just like less, just like much less. So actually we could have quiet. We could even at this point turn the music off if we wanted to, or just have it be like much quieter perhaps. Or only have this one. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I know the sound of that, I know which music I want that to be. So what I'm gonna do is stop all of this. I'm actually gonna take out that one. I'm gonna take out that one. So now the only piece of music in this quieter one, which is a little bit more laid back, is the Bumper Crossing. So that's a nice little start to the adventure. Pleasant sunny day in a tropical jungle. And then I think what is going to happen is the gnomes are going to wreak havoc. They should be wreaking havoc. They're coming to destroy the forest. I think that is absolutely fine. That I'm just going to use the hoedown music for that. But if we didn't want the hoedown music, what we could do, just turn that off. What we could do is go into jungle music and find, oh no, what I've done is something silly. I need to find jungle music again because I've taken all of those out. What I need to do is pop that back in. Jungle music copy. So if I go into here, Lone Jedi says gnomes in monster trucks always love a good hoedown. Oh gosh, right. So I'm gonna actually jungle music, calm, and then we're gonna have jungle music battle. Because I think a couple of these sounded a bit more lively and like they could have been for a battle. So I'm going to take out Bumper Crossing straight away because I know that that's the calmer one. But I think like Trouble with the Tribals is a little more... I think we could put this in instead of the hoedown music. I think I might try it. So that one's good as well. What about this one? Stomp Dance is a little... Does it get going at any point? No. Okay, that's got to go then. Stomp Dance, goodbye. What about this one? Yeah, these could all be good for like battle. So what I'm going to do is start gnomes in battle, but take out the hoedown music. And I'm actually going to try the jungle battle music. This is better, isn't it? Hi Rob, how you doing? Hey, hey. Oh gosh. I'm gonna keep this. I think so. For the jungle, for sure. Thanks, Chris. So let's delete the hoedown music. Nice. And we're just gonna let them wreak havoc, I think. No point trying to stop a load of gnomes with chainsaws. And then when they're all done, I think the wildlife is going to kick up a bit of a fuss about that. Probably jungle music calm. I think it'll be fine. We can get away with that, but I think that I think possibly the turn on all of these weird bugs and crows and distant grass. I think all of the wildlife should be turned on now because they're going to be not feeling too great after all their forest has been chopped down by the gnomes. So let's get everything on. Oh. Let's just save that. So I think we're done. We're done really early. Rob, how are you doing today? How are you doing? Hope you're well. Oh gosh, there's some really crazy things happening in here. Thanks for popping in. And anyone who missed the announcement that I made earlier, it'll all be going up on socials in about 15 minutes. So if you did miss it during the show, then make sure you keep an eye on our social media because the post will be going out in about 15 minutes. So you can catch up there. Something keeps stopping. Is it these? Something keeps stopping and like ruining something. Crossfade duration. First sample delay. I don't know. Something keeps like, can you hear it when it stops? And it's like, oh, it's just a break in the noise. Not day insects. Just crossfade. I'll pop it up a little bit. Is it these? It's every time this finishes. There isn't like a distance between thingies. Okay. Well, this is a lovely jungle. Let's take it from the top. Let's just save this. I don't think I saved it, but let's save it. Right. Let's take it from the top, shall we? Let's go through all of this again. Thanks, guys. Yeah, if you want a free trial of Super Siren, then go and grab that. Let's head into a nice quiet jungle, shall we? Nice, quiet. Nice, quiet jungle. Not too much going on. Which is lovely. We're just heading in. I like the nice, quiet jungle. I don't know what I should call this one. I'm loving that jungle music. That music works so well, doesn't it? Tear down the forest. Oh gosh. Let's just enjoy the brilliance of this. Just enjoy the brilliance. We could actually just keep this one on. We could actually just keep that on. Maybe. Sure, why not? Maybe call it Gnomeland Deforestation. Yeah, no more Gnomeland security. They're tearing down the forest. Absolutely tearing it down. It'll come to me. I'll think of something witty. I think that works quite well. I love this. And then you could just turn that off if you want to and just have your lovely sounds. You could have no music. We could actually make that. We could do a whole different mood. We could duplicate that. Jungle daytime, no music. We could do that. No music. We could do that. There you go. Is everything switched on? Yeah, everything is switched on. This should be sounding pretty pretty noisy. This should be sounding pretty noisy. There you go. So, that came together really fast. I don't even think this is going to be an hour-long show. Right. What do we do for 10 minutes? I think we just cut it short. I can't believe that. That came together quite fast. So it just means that if you know what you're looking for, you know what to search for. It can come together really quickly. Like, as soon as the gnomes came up, I knew that I was going to be using the Gnomeland security mood. Oh. Thanks, Syrinscape. Just cut off there. And it's very nice. I love that this has come back now. I think we got rid of this for a little bit, but it says can't hear anything. You need to open the app. Mine closed momentarily there. But yeah, if you know what you're looking for, and even if you don't, like, for example, if you wanted just some gnomes, type in gnomes, see what comes up. Yeah, again, if you're not really sure what to look for, just type stuff in and see what happens. Great thing about this is you can now actually filter it through genre, whether you want fantasy, official D&D stuff, whether you want some more sci-fi kind of stuff, whether you just want music, whether you just want sound effects, whether you're looking for a particular sound set or a mood. It's great to be able to filter it now, but you need to have this feature turned on. So go to your account. If you've got an account with us, head into your account and opt in to test the experimental features, and you can get access to this new search function, which is currently in beta. So go and test it out. Go and have some fun with it. And like I said at the top of the show, or closer to earlier in the show, all of these sound sets are going to be released as community content, and they're going to be staggered, so keep an eye out on social media for when those are going to be released. Obviously, it's my last week this week, so I don't think that I'll be posting about them, but hopefully someone will be posting about them. And if you're a Super Siren, keep a lookout for them coming into your library. And if you want to use these for whatever reason, then go ahead. I don't know why anyone would want to use my sound sets, but you can absolutely try them. And if you're watching on YouTube, if you are following along, if you're treating this as a tutorial, then absolutely go ahead and I think my computer's overheating. That's why Syrinscape keeps closing down. My computer is very hot right now. So yeah, if you want to use them, if you're using this as a tutorial and you're kind of making stuff along with me, then it might be useful for you to have the finished sound sets to listen to as well. But yeah, thanks everyone for turning up today. Dover Cookie says thank you for the stream. You are very welcome. Chris, thank you for being here as well. I'll catch up with you very soon. Shinobi, go and grab yourself that free trial and enjoy it. And yeah, there will be no more SoundSet Roulette next week. Omega says thanks Vicki for all your help. You're very, very welcome. If you need any more help within the next few days, I am still around, so please grab me if you need help. If you've got any questions about anything regarding Syrinscape, then yeah, absolutely ask me anything. Let's see, really test me over these next few days and see what knowledge you can milk out of me before I leave. Paul says thank you so much for everything, Vicki. You've been inspirational. Oh, that's really nice, thank you. I don't know if I've inspired anyone, but yeah, thanks. And I hope that I've helped. The one thing that I really hope that I've achieved here is helping people get to grips with Syrinscape, whether it's the online player or the offline player or just Syrinscape in general. I really hope that I've helped people to get more confidence with Syrinscape. I really hope that I've taught you some stuff. I hope you've learned some things. And if you have, I'd love to know it. DM me in my inbox or on the forum or wherever you want to grab me. Just let me know if I've helped you in any way at all get to grips with Syrinscape or taught you anything about creating sound sets, then please let me know. That would really make my day. I hope that I've achieved that at least in the time that I've been here, is teaching people how to get better at Syrinscape. Lone Jedi says definitely gonna miss you at least until Saturday streams. Yeah, I'm around on a Saturday. And Shinobi said I forgot to say good luck with the next step in your adventure. Thank you very much. I don't really know what's next for me yet. I don't have anything lined up, but all I can say is I'm gonna enjoy a break. I'm gonna at least take a couple of weeks to myself to recharge and replenish my own energy and figure out what the next step might be. Maliki says you've helped a turn. You're amazing. Thank you so much. It's been a great year. Like I said, it's been a really great year. Let's go back to I'm going to do something I've never done before, and I am going to go here. I'm going to go here. Maybe I can even get my name up. There we go. I'm going to go here. Because I do just want to take this time to say thanks very much, everyone. I've had a great time working at Syrinscape, and I feel like I've learnt loads, and I feel like I've really pushed myself to do things that I wouldn't have done before, like this show or the tutorials on YouTube, which if you haven't, I'm not going to cry, I'm not emotional today at all. I usually do get emotional, but I promise you I won't cry today. But if you haven't checked out the tutorials on YouTube, that was way out of my comfort zone, but I'm really like, just I'm trying not to. If you haven't checked out the tutorials, I'm really pleased with how they turned out. It was completely out of my comfort zone, so I'm really pleased with how they've turned out. I'm really pleased with how this show turned out, because this was something that I wanted to do from the very beginning. So when I started in March last year, I really wanted to do a community focused show for you guys that would help you get to grips with creating sound sets, because I knew how much fun it could be to create sound sets. I've always created my own sound sets with Syrinscape. That's what I use Syrinscape for, is for my fighting fantasy streams on Saturday. So everything that you hear in the stream on Saturday is curated by me. It's a custom sound set, and I knew how much fun it could be to make your own sound sets, and I wanted to pass that knowledge on to you and get you feeling confident with it and teaching you some things that you can go and create some fun for yourself. And I'm really, really glad that I got to make the show. Really, really glad that I got to do this. And never in a million years did I ever think I'd be able to get some wheels to spin. It took me, that was probably the hardest part of the show, was getting those blasted wheels to spin. Anyone who wants to create those wheels for themselves, you can actually create those wheels yourselves at flippity.net. They're free. It's just called the Flippity Randomizer. So if you want to go and get yourself some roulette wheels, go over there and do that. It's great fun. But yeah, thanks very much, guys. I really hope that I have been a good social media ambassador. I hope that I have served the community well. And yeah, I've made some lovely friends while I've been here. You all know who you are. Like, if you're in my community and you've been on my show, then we are classed as friends. And you'll still see me around. But if you've got any questions in the meantime, then please do ask. Ask me anything. Talk to me about board games. Talk to me about Syrinscape. Talk to me about any kind of nerd stuff. That's what I want over these next few days. So yeah, but I'll still be around. I don't really know what the next step is for me yet. I'm just going to wait for the job offers to roll in. But I just know that I'm going to take a couple of weeks off for myself. So without further ado, guys, for the very last time, thank you all for watching SoundSet Roulette. And I will not see you next week. I won't see you for any more SoundSet Roulette. But if you want more of this, then there are 19 more episodes on YouTube. So if you missed any, please go and check those out. Thanks as always for watching this episode of SoundSet Roulette. I really hope you enjoyed that one. If you want more like that, then there's plenty more over here somewhere. Go and watch the previous episodes or any of the other cool content that happens on this channel. That's all from me. I won't see you next week. There is no more SoundSet Roulette from me for the foreseeable future. But I really hope that you've enjoyed it. And I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who has watched the show and left a like or a comment. It really means a lot. I'll drop my personal social links in the description below so that you can continue to follow me and watch my other shows if you want to. But that's all from me for now. So goodbye, friends.